Welcome back to the catch up here on Cris Cyborg's YouTube channel. I am James Lynch. She is Cris Cyborg. Cris, how's it going? Happy belated 4th of July.
Yes, it was nice for me. I went to my friends Abbas, in South Mitsubishi, and his sponsor, my friend too. And they went there, get tacos, ride a bike, stay with family. Nice moment.
Sounded like a good time. No Brazilian barbecue though. I know you thought you might get to do that last weekend.
I was gonna make a plan to do the Brazilian barbecue for the friends, but they will get another day.
Okay, well, we'll keep tabs on that. I just want to remind everyone watching, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. It's an easy way to support the channel. We got some Bellator news. Arlene Blencowe is going to be fighting coming up here against Dayana Silva. How do you think Arlene's going to do? This is a really big fight for her.
This fight is going to be a great fight because it's two opponents, hard opponents. They both fight Julia Budd, but Julia Budd beat them split decision. And I believe in Arlene Blencowe, she's training for Clarissa Shields, Holly Holm, and to Greg Jackson. I believe Arlene Blencowe is going to win because she's having more experience in big fights. But Dayana, she's a black belt Muay Thai, she brown belt Jiu-Jitsu, and both lost for a split decision for Julia Budd. It's going to be a great fight to watch, and Dayana, she's fight very well. Let's see what's going to happen.
And more importantly, nice to see the division moving, right? This is something that we've always talked about with Bellator, is that they prioritize your division, the featherweight division. We're getting more fights, so there's going to be more options for potential opponents down the line, right? Which is awesome. Some other Bellator news I forgot to mention right off the top. Danny Brener, someone who I've had a chance to work with over the last couple of years, promoted to the VP of Communications. How excited are you for Danny? I know you haven't worked with him too long, but I got a lot of respect for Danny and the work he does.
It's nice how he's going to get promoted, working hard. Danny, I was, doing great. I love everyone in Bellator. They really help and stay with me. And, the partner, Danny too, CJ. And they work together, amazing together, and no complaints. They always support our athletes. Yeah,
it's great to see Danny get a well-deserved promotion there. Let's talk about some other news. Amanda Nunes nominated for 2 ESPY awards this year as Best Female Athlete and Best MMA Fighter. How do you think she'll do? I know you have a lot of respect for Amanda.
This is amazing. And for me, I hope she wins both because this is going to be good for our sport.
Exactly.
People are going to look to our sport, women's MMA, and this will be great for our sports. I hope she gets both.
Yeah, it's just so great to see that MMA is getting a lot of respect from the mainstream, and fighters like yourself and so many other women's fighters, including Amanda, have really elevated that and brought that to the forefront. So I think it's nothing but positive, and congrats for Amanda for being nominated. Sticking with UFC news, we talked about this literally after our last show. We didn't have a chance to talk about it, but Cyril Gane is going to be fighting Derrick Lewis for the interim UFC heavyweight title just a couple months after Francis Ngannou won the heavyweight title back in March. Just your reaction to that, the UFC kind of rushing to put this title fight together?
I think this is crazy. But, if you work for them, this is not crazy. I passed through a lot of things too. For me like this, Francis Ngannou is 9 days champion. And the one thing I really upset, he's waiting for 2 years, for Jiu-Jitsu fighting in DC, for the 3 fights, they want to finish that thing, their routine, the 3 fights. But he's waiting, sit down 2 years. UFC don't did the interim belt for him, nothing. He sit down 2 years. You didn't see his complaining. I don't remember seeing his complaining anything. So when he's got the title, 90 days the champion. Now UFC is going to make another interim belt. He's, and no wait. He say, I think it's a travel. And he say, man, I'm going to be ready to fight. But he's 90 days champion. This is disrespectful. It's very sad. See this. And Dan White, I saw too. He went to Instagram, the manager there, Francis.
I saw Markel. I saw that him and Dana went back and forth. I thought that was good on Markel for standing up for his client. You want that in a manager, right?
Yeah, so you want your manager to defend you. We need somebody fight for you. They can do whatever they want. But this is the problem. When we don't do what they want to do, then do like this type of thing. Okay, you don't want to fight. Cool. I'm going to put somebody fight for interim belt. But man, it's 9 days I'm the champion. So I'm waiting the 2 years before. I don't remember, but they have a short memory. Don't remember what you do for them. It's very sad, this.
Was there any pressure when you were featherweight champion with the UFC of trying to fight on a particular date? Do you ever remember having those conversations?
At the beginning, I was very easy to work with. Because I always want to fight. I said, man, I want to fight. I want to be ready. I want to fight. And you guys can see I fight all the time. So the one time I did the two catchweights fight. But the last catchweight I fought in Brasilia, after the fight, I don't know a lot of people know, but I was very sick after. very sick after this cut weight. So my doctor said, man, Cris, you have to no cut weight again for a little bit. And then when UFC called me, they want to do my division, 145 pound. Then ask me, Cris, can you be able to fight this day? They say, no, I just fought, and my doctor say he's not going to be with me in cut weight. I need to wait a little bit more for me to be healthy for cut weight again. So UFC say, okay, if you're not going to be ready for this day, we're going to get a Holly home and GDR to fight for the title, featherweight title. But they didn't fight. They never fight 145 division. How's they going to fight for the title?
That's right.
If we're going to fight, we're going to make the fight happen. And then, man, that was disaster because when they fight, okay, GDR she's won. So we never fight each other because she's I don't know, she's some problems with her too, and then she cannot fight. So and then I have to fight for an interim belt against Tony Eviger. Like it was very, very, very upset about this. So, but I don't have too much struggle about this because I was ready to fight. Some point, you know, I have one fight or two. They needed somebody to fight main event, and they then call me 3 weeks before asking me if I can fight Younger Kunaskaya. I was in Portugal, so I checked my weight. I was okay, and I was being trained. I said, man, I can fight. So we fight. And I have some ups and downs. When I fight Amanda Nunes, like I say, man, I want to continue fighting. I don't want to wait for Amanda 9 months. I want to continue fighting. So they say, no, we're going to sit down and wait. So it's then they control everything. It's like they don't do anything for help you.
And it's just crazy this is happening years later. I mean, that scenario you described was however many years ago. So it's just crazy that champions are still having to deal with this in the UFC as well. Speaking of the UFC, we got to talk about the pay-per-view on Saturday. We've got the main event, a trilogy fight, Conor McGregor taking on Dustin Poirier. I got to get the Cris Cyborg pick on that one. Who are you picking in that one?
You know, I'm going to be with Conor. I think the last fight he's winning the fight, and I think he's going to win by KO. And I know he's here, you know, in training here in California, and for sure he's going to be in shape and not be tired. I think the last fight I was being a little tired, but I believe he's going to do great. Yeah.
Very well said. It's going to be a great card on Saturday. Okay, our Portuguese saying of the week has a bit of reason behind it. I want to first, we got to mention that it's going to be your birthday in a few days, so happy early birthday. Let me just say that there. But how do I say that in Portuguese? How do I say happy birthday? Just so if I was in Brazil right now and it was your birthday, what would I say to you?
Feliz aniversário.
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 Say that other part.
Feliz aniversário.
Aniversário.
Yes.
There we go. I think I got it on the second one. That was good. What are your birthday plans? I know you posted something on social media, but personally, outside of all that, what are you going to be doing for your birthday?
No, I'm gonna be with my fans. July 9th. We're gonna be the only fans. Go to my website, sign up the membership, and they're gonna be talk to them. You know, spend my day with them.
Yeah, and while we're on the topic, the premium service, CrisCyborg.com, for less than a cup of coffee, premium access to all types of stuff you do, like training videos. There's like exclusive content you won't find on your channel, the Q&As and all that stuff, right? So that's sort of what they get. It's really worth it because you get it for a whole month, right?
Yes, and then we talk, and it was going to be open for, you know, all the fans who would like to show up in my birthday. It's going to be really nice.
Yeah, it's going to be really good. Before we go, I saw it looks like you're adding a new cat to the zoo. Cris, I know you. I'm sure you know I'm a big cat lover. I got a cat here at home at the house. How's everything? You know, adding this new cat, and obviously with the unfortunate news about your other cat.
You know, the one thing that really upset me in my last camp, my cat passed away. But my female cat, she's really miss him, and we got a new cat. We put the name Sakuraba.
Oh, I love it. Yes, great name.
Everybody knows we put always name the fighters, and really Sakuraba, you know, is the legend, fighter legend, and we're gonna put Sakuraba. We're gonna call him Saku, and we're waiting. I think next week he's gonna be coming home.
Oh, great! Do you know what type of cat it's gonna be?
Maine Coon.
Okay.
Yes.
Very cool. That's good, and I like how you can shorten it too. You can say Saku, like you said, so it's easier, right? So.
Yes.
Very cool. I'll be looking at, by the way, that's Cris Cyborg Zoo on Instagram if you want to see all the photos of Chris's animals and all that. We are out of time today. I just want to thank everyone for tuning in again. Again, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. My name is James Lynch. You can follow me on Twitter @LynchOnSports. Cris, anything else you got to plug before we get out of here? I'll give you the last word.
No, thanks so much, James. Thank all my fans, and see you on my birthday. Don't forget, sign up. Go to my website.